Georgia Tech has one of like the top 20 passing offenses in the country coming into this game. Just what have you seen from watching them on film? What do you think they do well?
There's speed, speed all over the field from number 13 to 8, 6, 12. They have a lot of guys that give a lot of gas. They're very powerful offense, have a great quarterback in that can make every throw. And he's mobile when he's out the pocket. He also makes plays too. So they have a really good money running back, number 11, that can make you miss any point in time. So I'm respect their offense a lot. They're one of the better offenses we played the whole season, and they're really explosive. So we're gonna have to be on our P's and Q's.
Next, we'll go to Susan Miller-Degnan from the Herald. Susan, go ahead.
Hey, Jaden.
How are you?
Good, thank you. So this will be your first ACC game, right? After playing in the Big 12. Any thoughts on the ACC conference from what you know? And I do have a follow.
They're great conference. The history of this conference is amazing. University of Miami, you got Florida State, Clemson. This conference is great, and historically has been really good. And there's always good teams. There's a lot of speed in this conference. You also have a balance of speed and athleticism, aggressiveness, but just based on the nature of the guys of where the conference is placed at in that southeastern area, you going up that coast. So it's a very powerful conference, a Power Five conference. So I'm excited to get my first game there.
Oh, that was a great answer. Also, I wanted to ask you about the uniforms they'll be wearing. You'll be wearing the Miami Knights, the all black uniforms. I'm not sure how many times Oklahoma wore alternative uniforms, but what your thoughts on wearing a special uniform?
They're great. It's more about it's a nice change up, from the orange and white or the green and white. It's a nice change up, but we still have to go out there and perform, So we're not gonna want to wear those black uniforms again if we go out there and lay an egg. So it's just all about just performance. The black uniforms are cool, they're cool to look at, but once that whistle blows, we gotta go out there and we gotta perform.
Did you do that a lot in Oklahoma? Did you guys wear different ones?
I think it was once a year. We wore an alt jersey. It was once, but not that much. They're really big on tradition, like University of Miami.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Matt Shodell. Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, hey, Jaden. Obviously, you guys were on a pretty good roll there heading into the bye weekend. So I was just curious, how do you think the team progressed off the bye? How much did the extra time off help you guys maybe, get things even more shored up, more squared away to what you want to look like as a defense and as an overall team?
I mean, it was great. In the bye week, you're able to self-scout and really get into it with all the guys on the team, and guys that typically don't get as many reps throughout the course of the week. They're able to get more reps in the bye week. So I'm gonna shout out the guy Jaden Harris. He had to step in for when Cam was down. He had to step in, and it was no letdown. It was no anything like that. And he's one of those guys in that bye week that you really seen grow. And I know you guys might not see it because you guys don't know all the coverages and everything, but he's really doing a lot for this team, and he's doing way better than he has. So that's just one example of how guys have progressed during the bye week, and I feel like we used it effectively.
Let's go back to Adam. Adam, go ahead.
Hey again. So Georgia Tech, I'm sure you guys saw on film, they lost to Bowling Green last week. How do you guys, for a game where you might be the heavy favorites and stuff, how do you guys and how do the coaches make sure that you guys are staying focused and not kind of taking things for granted or anything like that?
And that's a really good Georgia Tech team. From what I've seen on tape, I mean, everybody else on the outside can have their own opinions on that, but from us on the inside, we respect this team. This team is a high-powered offense, and like I said earlier, one of the best offenses we've seen. I haven't really watched the defense because I'm playing defense, but their offense is like the skill players that they have, the athleticism that they have on offense, and at every single position, the quarterback that makes everything go. I mean, the Bowling Green game is not a great example of how good they are, and I feel like they're going to play way better on Saturday at 8 o'clock.
Any other questions for Jaden? Susan, I see your hand up.
Nope, I'm good. Thanks. Sorry about that.
Great. Well, thanks, Jaden. We'll see you Saturday night.
All right, thank you.